morning, Day Spring Dreamers. Um, it's 5 49 a.m. I haven't been able to sleep at all. Um, I don't know what it is. I just feel this energy. I feel this vitality within me. And I even hit a lot of Delta 8 to try and sleep. Cause I'm just always so chipper. But I hit the Delta 8 to hopefully try and help me sleep, but it doesn't really help at all. Yeah, I just kind of stayed up too late mixing, and I don't know what, it was weird. Um, I know I didn't sleep, but it kind of feels like I did. I was just in such a restful state, receiving visions and making connections and hearing music. And I'm not sure if I was dreaming. I don't think I was because I was conscious the whole time, thinking of when I was going to get up and aware of my bodily position. But my eyes were closed and I was just resting. My arms were out. I felt very vampiric, but I couldn't sleep because I was very, very energized. Also because I'm really hungry because I haven't eaten at all yesterday, and now here. And before that, all I really ate was McDonald's and shit. And all I ate really the day before that was cigarettes. I need to do a better job at taking care of myself. But regardless of any of that, oh, sorry. But regardless of any of but regardless of any of that, sorry. But but regardless of any of that, I'm I'm up for the day, I think. Yeah, don't let that fool you. I'm up for the day. Okay, so there's not really much I can do now that I'm already up. Um, I wanted to do some guitar stuff, but I can't really do that without turning on the amp, and it's too early for any of that. Um, but I did get some McDonald's. We're gonna do a mukbang. The observant amongst you will have seen a bit of the cup. I noticed that I had revealed it preemptively, but I didn't care to do another take. It's just important to me that I know. You know, I'm ahead. I'm ahead on these things. I'm ahead on these things. People think I'm nuts, but I'm not. I'm actually very rational. Very rational. I'm worried that wearing this, my shoulders are gonna look huge. I'm gonna move so I'm close to the wall. So anyways, I'm not crazy, and I'm afraid that these thin straps are going to make my shoulders look big or something. Because as goofy as I am, I really am quite vain. It's a flaw of mine. Breakfast in bed. Say what you will about McDonald's, and there's a lot to be said. God damn it, I'm living like a Burger King. I'm not even gonna lie. Breakfast in bed was a terrible idea. I don't know whoever came up with such a thing. It's disastrous in practice. I feel sick. Why am I doing this to myself? No one's even watching this. That's not true. It's the start of a beautiful day spring dream. I almost just let pessimism sneak in there. But whenever it does, you gotta snatch it. These thoughts and these poems and this music, it comes to me when I'm sleeping in these moments. But not really like these pieces, but like a world that I'm in. And I interact with all this stuff when I'm there. And it happens when I'm awake a lot too. Which I think is cool. But I don't know. I think it's just exploring your own subconscious. I don't think it's anything more than that. And I think it's just how we frame it and the tools we use to conceptualize. I hope this doesn't make my shoulders look big. We get into survival mode and we live life very rigidly, and that never really works because it can't ever work, because we're basing everything not only on a place of fear, but fear is ultimately based in one's own understanding of the world. And as we all know, understanding of the world constantly stretches and warps against the actual reality of the world. You know, I always say I say that a lot. I'm realizing this. And it's just like I don't know, I don't think it's cute. I say I don't know a lot too. I say I'm sorry a lot. I don't like that. I do that. It's annoying. It's not cute. It's not fetch. I'm gonna puke. I ate all... Why did I do that to myself? Because I scarfed that shit down. I need to learn how to take care of myself. But taking care of me is like taking care of a fucking feral cat. That's how it feels. Okay, so I did the mukbang. I didn't get the fish fillet. Sorry about that. I'll do it next time. If you see this, the person who commented, I don't want to put you on blast in front of all of my fans, but if you see this, and you comment that you really want to see me eat a fish fillet, I'll go back and get one. But for right now, I never want to set foot in that place again. I feel sick to my stomach. But yeah, did the mukbang. Still too early to turn on my Fender Princeton guitar amp, and I never actually inputted the tempo, so the grid is totally off, which I kind of like, because it's like everything's following the organic just vibe of the main guitar, and I have just layers of humanity over that, and I've just been refining that. See, this is a monument to the power of ingenuity. Yeah. Is the American dream available to me? Nope. But I have another dream. A day spring dream. This has a lot of potential. See, I know I'm not getting a whole lot of views right now, but I was entrusted by the Lord to carry out this message. I feel like a priestess. I feel like a priestess of the unheard, untamed. I'm but a vessel. Praise God. I'm very pious, actually. I'm very pious. A lot of people don't know this about me, and they make assumptions about me because of my past and because of what I had to do to survive. But I guess not what I had to do, but what I did do, what I chose to do. Yeah, I did choose those things, but that doesn't mean that I'm not pious now. No. I'm not really pious now. I feel like this album is my great chance at, works. I feel like I've gotten grace. And I'm inspired to do works. I'm inspired to do works. There's a period of grace, this is the period of works. And people might say that I'm being self-destructive now with my workaholism. But I don't think that's true. I don't. I feel like this is just that season, And everything comes in at seasons, and it's about going with that season, going with that flow, alchemizing that energy. That's wisdom right there. You grow with the flow. That's what it's all about. I want to talk about one of the visions I had, which is a great way to start any story. It was in this abandoned water park, but it was indoors. It was just very ominous. It's very liminal. And there was someone chasing me. This shadow figure. I was running. And I connected it to the song Run. And I'm realizing how much of my stuff is connected to nightmares or visions. And I don't know. But here's the crazy part, is that when I was back there, and the shadow figure was coming after me, I turned around. And it would let me see it, but only if I was viewing from a third-person view. From a outside shot, But from first, point of view, first person, it constantly angled around it. But I just stayed persistent in it, and it dissolved it. It was like a beam of light, my perception on it. But the being dissolved, that was violent for both of us. And I just told it, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not ashamed of you. And that's when I connected it back to Run again. Because all of these things kind of happen, making connections, doing all this stuff. And in a half dream state I was in over the course of the night. And it was in and out, But what I was trying to get at is that as I'm working on this album, it's purifying different parts of my psyche the hurt parts that these things have come from by giving it this more attention and working with it. I'm excited for you to hear the first song, Run, so that you'll know I'm not crazy. Or at least if I am crazy, I'm at least good at something. I'm gonna do some more vocals. I'm gonna get some more tracks, just have a couple more options. And then I'll do the amps and all that and get ready for the day. I'm kind of groggy, kind of tired. I'm not feeling my best. Today might be just a lazy day. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep doing daily vlogs or not. I'm just gonna do whatever works. I'm gonna keep making videos for sure. I'm gonna keep working on the tracks. And I do want to document this. I feel like this will be good for me to look back on and for other people to look back on. I finished pretty much with the vocals. I've just been sitting here listening to the track back and mixing the elements, and I've been playing with my guitar, not plugged into anything, and I've just been playing through it. I know the song like the back of my hand. I know it. I'm gonna get it done, but for right now, I'm tired. I am weary. I could sleep for 1,000 years. Let me know if you got that. You're real if you got that. Yeah, I'm hoping to get this track done by today. Instead of a vlog, I'll do like a music video or something. I want to show you something messed up. The mic stand broke. It was already on death's door, but yeah. I tried reattaching it using this belt, but that didn't work, so I'm just leaving it there. Now that's honestly not where I'd like for the mic to be, but I don't really know what other options I have on how to fix this. I'm just gonna have to get another stand at some point, but that's money I don't have. Okay, Dayspring Dreamers. So it is currently 11:48. I don't really know what happened. 12 hours ago. That was an instant ago. So my Saturday's gone. I've just been mixing and making stuff. I've just been in and out, doing lots of stuff. I haven't had time to. I was in a flow state. I'm gonna do the music video for today, or for whenever it gets out. I'm gonna make a music video. I'm gonna make a music video for the song, and that's how I'm gonna release it here. It's just really weird because yesterday just went away like that. I lost it like that, and even though I was so tired by the end of it, I couldn't sleep, and I just laid in bed, totally aware of myself, too exhausted to move, but still conscious, but having visions. And what should have been an awake state, it went away like that, as if it were in a dream. And it kind of was. I was in another place. Making art is kind of like rest. I don't know. It's a connection to the subconscious. And resting is a type of art. And there's a time and place for both, but this is time for the meditation of work. I am going to work on the music video tomorrow. I'm signing out.